Hey everyone, just on my way to HorrorCon 2022, taking place at the Clarion Hotel. It's been a while since I've been to this event. It's going to be a lot of decent people there, like Billy Zane, Andrew Divoff, Quinn Lord from Trick or Treat. Looking forward to it.
Holy shit! Oh god. Wow. Sweet. Oh yes. Holy crap. Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Hello.
Follow me on Instagram. Nobody wanted to converse with me in high school. The only goth girl. It's so funny.
Oh my god.
Did you get it? Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah. And if they can't help you, let me know. I can help. Yeah.
My people. They look like blocks interior from the Cramps. Oh, I love it.
Oh!
Hey everybody, I'm back from HorrorCon, but luckily today was only day one, and we still got a lot of things to do tomorrow. There were a lot of interesting and decent vendors there today, a lot of great artists, and a lot of amazing celebrities I wanted to check out. However, I'm a little short on cash, so I couldn't get any signatures or pics. But I did manage to pick up a few things with the change that I scrounged up. I managed to find 1980s Fade to Black on Blu-ray, and then I also got Lake Placid on VHS. Plus, we still got Q&A panels and the screening of short fan-made films. Today I got to sit at the Q&A panel for Shawnee Smith from the Saw series and the 1988 Blob remake. So I hope to meet Billy Zane and Andrew Divoff and maybe Quinn Lord from Trick or Treat.
It's coming out, maybe the fall or something. It's one of those 8 episodes. Miniseries, yeah, the whole, I took a few years off just to raise my kids, and just have, because I started acting when I was 8, and I never really had a regular life, and I just wanted to have a regular life with my kids and kind of grow up with them, a little. And during that time, and everything changed, and it was funny when COVID hit, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, we're staying at home. I'm like, that's how we've been living for the last 3 years. I think my kids started public school when COVID hit. I'm like, what is wrong with us? It's like we're the backwards people. But yeah, so it's all changed. Like there are no, I don't know, maybe there used to be half-hour sitcom in your major networks and pilot season around the end of January, February when all the new TV shows cast, and you would have 22 episode seasons. Now they're just like 1,000 things going on, and the seasons are 8 episodes, 10 episodes. It's just like the whole terrain has changed, and with social media and influencers, it's like it's all so much is changing so fast.
Bottom line, it was just great to be back and being surrounded by so many inspiring people. Really glad I got to go to HorrorCon again and share this with you. Peace out, everybody. Day 2. I think I'm gonna make it for the panel for Billy Zane. I'm really looking forward to meeting him. Well, not meeting him, but just being able to ask him something. My girlfriend wants me to ask him a question related to Titanic, because she's a big fan of that movie. I'll let you know how it turns out.
Claire's here. She does an amazing job. I can't dance for shit, but I can play with fire. Ladies and gentlemen, these are 12-inch long skewers. Over there to the cotton man. There are fire. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the crazy blockhead trip.
Oh my god. Woo! Oh god.
So that everyone can hear. Listen closely.
Oh god. Oh.
I'm using 2 low necklaces. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the brain floss. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this
Oh. Oh. Woo! Oh. Oh God. Oh. Oh. Woo! God. Yeah. Yeah. Oh God. Oh. Oh. Oh man. Oh. Oh.
Are you hungry for your lunch now after seeing that? Great!
Woo!
She knows better.
Well, HorrorCon is officially over. But here's hoping that we'll get it next year. I managed to make it to Billy Zane's Q&A panel, but he requested no recording during it, so I had to be a little sneaky. So I apologize for any audio or video interference or low quality.
Hide it for like 3 days. Good times. How do we get there? On the water. Oh yeah, well that was near the water and on the water, between the waters. They built the ship was, the set was like 9/10 the actual size. Yeah. Literally. Metal, wood, felt real, all on scaffolding, but some of the rooms were practical up there. Then they had sets for a bunch of others. And stuff like that, vertically raised, giant ported turfs that they let seawater in. But they built a studio to build a movie, and it was on the coast of Rosarito, Mexico. The water behind it, that's the Pacific. And on the other side, on this side, studio side, there was a big tank. It was about that deep, at its deepest level. But during when the boats were being lowered into the water,
that was the tank that would rush up to the side of the boat. And they would also ratchet it down and lower it, you know, into the angle like it looked like it was sinking. But the big front chunk of the boat, the wheelhouse, was on a giant hydraulic. You gotta understand, this was an imperfect science that had never been tested before. And most, you know, there were people working on this that were civic engineers and never did movies before. You know, you hit a button on a laptop, and tons of metal and, you know, soaked with water would like disappear into seawater in real time, and, you know, the set was sinking under you.
Impactful to you, like maybe it was something where you really learned one of your, like maybe you really learned something that kind of changed the way you work, or maybe you just really loved the way the movie was, like this, that had a big impact on you.
I'm gonna answer a few different ways.
Yeah.
At Com, because I learned what a really healthy actor-director relationship could be in terms of giving trust and providing. To start that journey that I then exercised across a few other cases, and trust me, I looked at them all in other instances, and it's purely based on the narrative that holds that authority rights, either threatened by it or welcomes it. The best directors are inclusive, are actually not, you know, tunnel vision taskmasters. It's the ones who yell, who are the most frightened and insecure, and that was good. And the ones who are convinced that they have all the answers. Again, you fail there. So the takeaway was that the best were the most confident, and as a result, most inclusive, because they want in that lives. I learned that early on, and that was the greatest takeaway. In other ways, you know, I tend to, you know, some of the weirdest and worst movies were some of the best experiences for me. Because it taught me to, you know, you never walk through anything. Do your best work in the worst movie. It's always what I think. Because they're forever and someone's going to see it. And you never know, you know, you know when something's a turkey, or it's a, you know, it's a gig. I'm a roofer in a volatile housing, you know, business. I'm a vendor, you know what I mean? And sometimes it works great and they sustain. Others, like, you gotta work. You gotta do it for every money. You hope it's not a turkey. Hope there's a good one coming up the line. Better yet, develop. But the Silence of the Hams was a real. Because I got to work with like every one of my, you know, classic comedy heroes every day. Bruce Storch, Phyllis Diller, you know, it's like John Astin. It was that, you know, Tom DeLuise was riffing and improvising with that way. You know, I think they just printed it in a Blu-ray film. Ridiculous parody made by a mad Italian who was trying to do like Naked Gun. And Ezio Greggio starring himself. You know, it's a ridiculous film. But he had Mel Brooks in there. He had everybody in this movie. And it was a treat to play Joe D. Foster. And I Silence of the Hams. It was just killer. Every day was just a gift. So yeah, that's my There's some bad in there too. Yes?
So you're in one of the biggest movies of all time. So
Land Speed?
Are you always are you actively searching the blockbuster, or are you now reading scripts and looking for projects that you want to do? You just feel something about it.
I don't think there's any actor who would happily work in a blockbuster. You know, I'm happy to have sustained a career over 30 years, and just, you know, the fact that you can just keep working. Again, all you can do is resonate, do the best work you can. Hopefully, you know, it finds you. That's what just gotta be, you know, true to thyself and do the you align to the why, right? And I attribute any success I've had to the concept of service. Why I meant by that was, you know, who deserves this crazy film where a gesture resonates across billions. It's loopy. And you can hit it and be, flushed quick, or you can like sustain. The organizing principle I subscribed to early on, like 18, and I believe had to do with directly with getting my first job, which was like baptism by fire, which was Back to the Future, right? In 2 weeks. I was like, well, okay, this works. And the theory is, and take it home and use it, was like, I throw it to the audience, right? Whatever you feel that is in your experience. And I was like, all right, what do you got? You show up with the genetics and the timing and the experience you've had, and if it's adversity, you're going to make lemonade, and if it was a gift, you acknowledge it, and you simply be of service. What is the best use of what you uniquely have to offer? What is the highest expression? It's already, the ancient Greeks, how does it serve the advancement of humanity? And that could be with comedy or tragedy. Fame for fame's sake is fleeting, a good table at a favorite restaurant, or, cash money and, adoration, but whatever. It's that, diminish that, set the target really high. What's the most impactful? And it's simply maybe empathy, maybe to move the needle, maybe to make people feel step forward together, because it's a powerful damn tool that we use. And I threw it out there as that, like, it's important. And then I started getting it's like, your water back to your planet. Oh yeah. Lost in the nectar and ambrosia, get back on. But it was simply bigger things, important things. Maybe bigger than we really knew. But it shaped the trajectory, and it's never too late to do it. And that's that you can always return to it. So that's the biggest takeaway, and that's something I would want to. The stories are great, but the life lesson that I feel, that crazy sine wave, and again, what you think is a pitfall or a hindrance, or it's about the people, the movies, really. It's really about the film. It's about you get what you're supposed to, you don't what you're not. Rejection is divine protection. Everything explains itself in 10 minutes. So don't sweat seeing loss or failure, whatever that means. But really, it's the path to the next thing. It's the stone before the next stone. You go, oh, that's right. There's no weirder lens than cinema to recognize these strange life lessons. So I feel somehow in my, middle late years to kind of, impart with these pearls, use them. They work. Got any others? I'll make it simple. We'll talk movies. I'll pull it back.
Chris, can you settle the debate? Were you really on set at the end of Titanic when Kate Winslet is on a door of some type and Leo's in the room on the door that Leo could have got on and they would have been safe?
But would it have sank? Would the door have gone too far underwater? That's right.
Could they have taken turns?
The movie would have been about 3 hours short.
By the way, I love your work. Any stories about working with DiCaprio and Kate Winslet on that?
They were, nothing but charming. They were lovely. They are lovely people. They were kids. They were like, 21. I was like 10 years old. and the wrestling room is like a blockhouse. It wasn't trailers. So they both, my room between them was kind of funny. I thought that was interesting to organize. But he had his friends going down and a lot of video games and chilling and having a laugh. It was just very communal and very familial. One of the funniest pieces of direction, I thought it was great. Where in the end, when they're running to the stern together, back of the boat for its tipping, I was going crazy. Jim's in this crazy 200-foot crane, 2,000 people exhausted, running, you know. And I visit set all the time just because it was like insane to watch. It seems I was kidding. And we look at him like, you know, action, you know, go running, and he's running with her, and he's dragging her along, running. He's cut. He says, Leo, run like Kate. Kate, run like Leo. She was
My girlfriend asked me to ask this because she's a huge fan of the Titanic. But looking back on your experience on that movie, do you ever find yourself singing that song "My Heart Will Go On" to yourself?
I don't have to. There was a period where I was doing like, you know, if you didn't carry some show or something like that. It was like the theme song.
Yeah.
Nice to have carry you.
Just wondering, like, throughout, you get into the head of all your characters and stuff like that, right? So, is there anything that you take with you from those characters into your own life at all ever? Anything you've learned?
I hope so. I mean, it ain't broken, I don't think, so I'm not gonna, you know, maybe. I can't say. All I can say in reflection, I can't put my finger on any particular thing. Skills, practical skills, that are very unique, and like another unique privilege of learning, like, you know, I can't perform a surgery, but in, you know, like, you know, riding, shooting, you know, fencing, maybe defending a case, you know, kind of blagged my way through a lot of shit, you know, scout. Little weird practical knowledge that you learn from specialists who show you how to look like you're doing what you're doing. Right. That access to those folks, like, you know, stuff you wouldn't normally, you know, maybe there's a lot of YouTube videos now that probably teach you. But yeah, funny skills. Angel. But yet, she asked me, she said, hey, you want to do this movie? Like, college? I said, yeah. And then I realized we did the film and we never had a scene together. That was the irony. So we like to work together. But yeah, she's a wonderful singer-songwriter. And a great actress.
Quick question with your production company. What kind of projects can it drive you? Like the company to drive you?
You know, I've produced some kind of without, again, only in reflection do you really see that there's always like there's something just wonderfully odd and off by like these projects I ended up working with this company, Muse Productions, Chris Murray, and we produced together a lot. They made Virgin Suicides and Buffalo 66, and you know, so a couple of those first one, Prince Gallows, and a few other really kind of edgy indies, really cool, you know, art house kind of cool films. We produced a film called This World and the Fireworks, which was based on a Jim Thompson novel with Cheryl Lee and Gina Gershon and Ruben Flanagan. That Sam Fuller, at first it couldn't be published, it was a wild kind of 1950s grifter tale, but this brutal kind of Greek tragedy, matricide, incest, like con men and women. It was very wild and very cool. And we made it, and then Sam Fuller tried to make it in the 50s and couldn't do it. He ended up making this film, which looked for it's pretty cool. Again, it was award, you know, won some awards, but very marginal and strange. The other one was I Woke Up Early the Day I Died, which was the film I chose to do as just a personal creative antidote to Titanic after wrapping the biggest day of the movie. I went and I produced a film written by Ed Wood that was never made. I was like, I gotta go right to the movie. The best is the movie. I really need to get my lunatic fringe on and just get my, appease my punk rock heart. And I went, okay, we're gonna make this movie, which it was a silent film. Okay, so I thought of a thief with an audio disability. Only Ed Wood would make that. And it was like if John Waters and Harold Lloyd or Keaton had a baby. It's camp, crazy, funny as shit with like 30 cameos. And that movie came out for like a week in Tribeca, and then the distributor OD'd or something. It's just crazy, and it never came out. Like you only found it as a bootleg in Germany, and then it was like the first film to be completely leaked to the internet in 2000 or something like that, like in pieces. Like it was the very first movie in chunks to have been like uploaded. So it's a great movie. It's a great film. An insane cast. Google it. I woke up early the day I died. Cast. You're gonna laugh your ass off. So I produced that. And now I'm making a pretty cool movie with an old friend named Bill Fishman about Marlon Brando as an activist. Some people may know he walked the walk for civil rights, for indigenous rights. No one was doing his stuff. Putting his ass on the line, March Luther King, before and after his death. None of the Hollywood actors were really, there weren't activists in that time. He just always walked the walk. And this story is about the little known fact that he was likely the godfather of environmentalism. In 1968, he promised with teeth that he should be told that he bought after being on the bounty that he was going to build a zero carbon footprint sustainable compound in the 60s. I mean, like in late 60s. No one was talking about sustainability. No one was talking about, no carbon emission. This guy, he was like, he'd be up all night, talking to guys from NASA and trying to figure out, and it was literally trying to understand how to get water and power to this spit of sand. And he got broke doing it, and he had to go do movies to pay for it. So his accountant's like, you gotta go do that gangster movie. You're broke. He does The Godfather. It's very funny. It's a funny story about him and his architect, and then eventually what became of that friendship and that journey and where it arrived today, which is now, it lived up to his dream. The Brando is a hotel on Tetiaroa, and it's arguably the most sustainable property on the planet. It's incredible in terms of what it's achieved. So I'm playing it, producing it, and we started during COVID.